Okay, once again, another video on feminization, or whatever you want to call it. And again, graphical user interface design. I am sick and tired of everything I use nowadays being designed with fluffy bunnies in mind and idiocy, okay? When I first began to use computers, you didn't have this nonsense where you moved your cursor over something and a little thing came up telling you what it was. You didn't need it. It was non-existent. It's non-existent. It's not necessary now. All right? To my mind, feminization has destroyed and ruined everything. And it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't need a graphical user interface to tell me 1,000 times what something is that I move my cursor over. After the first one time, or 5 times maybe, I know. But it never ends. And it's insulting to a person's intelligence. Furthermore, I will suggest that the people who are at the top of whatever organization or I don't know, whatever the hell you want to call it, who are responsible for making the decisions about this stuff, want people to be treated that way because they want people to be treated like morons, in the hope that they'll behave like morons so that they're controllable. Well, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It is just irritating. It is so irritating. And I think the notion these people have is that everything has to be made ultra helpful because women don't have the initiative men have. That's the only explanation I can come up with. And if you think my explanation's wrong, I'm sorry, that's just exactly what I think has happened. Everything is infantilized. The things that I use that used to be functional machines before feminization of everything have become flashy, lighty, colourful, flip-flop nonsense. The people designing things are now ultra focused on how it looks over and above how it functions. And it is a joke. And this I will definitely tie to feminization of everything in the same way as when you go into a man's house, it's functional. When you go into a woman's house, it's all about prettiness. She may not even know how to change a washer in a tap. Oh, but it's a pretty house. Men and women are completely different. And the problem is that the idiots who have foisted this feminization garbage upon us all have ruined everything. Form follows function. Okay? Things have to work first before you do anything else to them. And the idiots who are designing graphical user interfaces in programs and on websites are completely operating in a fantasy feminized world where the most important thing is how pretty it looks. And it's become an absolute mess. When I go to use a tool of any kind, I want it to work. That's all it needs to do. This nonsense is deadly and it has to stop. It is crippling society. It is disgusting and it has to be gotten rid of completely. Alright? Women were perfectly fine for thousands of years with their focus being on feminine things. The idiots who have tried nothing more than to draft in women into the workforce to exploit them and painted it as freedom and liberation, also painting it as liberation so as to undermine men, have just ruined society. Everyone can see it. It's a joke. It's a joke. Every day you walk around, you can see it. It's an absolute joke. It's disgusting. It's disgusting what our society looks like now. It's putrid. It's a mess. You go to bars and nightclubs, you've got women strutting around, pretending to be bouncers. It's a farce. It's a complete farce. It's a complete joke. Our society has become a mess. It's garbage. Nothing gets done. You can't say anything, and it's all. This is what the people who put this in place desired. They desired to use this cloying, sticky, fluffy crap to try and impose control on people. Well, I'm sorry, it's not gonna last. It's finished. I won't put up with it, and billions of other people won't put up with it either. This is a mess that's been made, and it needs to be fixed completely, and it will be fixed. I don't need things flashing to tell me where my cursor is. I know where my cursor is. There's a cursor to show me where my cursor is. Oh, but what if you didn't, what if you... The presumption is that every living human being is a disgracefully stupid moron. Is that what people think women are? Is that why this is happening? Because if you give something to a man, if a man gives something to another man and he doesn't have the wherewithal to work out how it works, the first man will look at the second man with disdain. Because it's up to him to work out how it works and make it work. Oh no, no, not in feminized fantasy land. No, you give something to a woman, oh, you have to make sure that she knows exactly how to... It's a joke. You can't run anything like that. And that's why men are men. Because we run things to make them work, so that women can enjoy the benefits of them. You can't stuff women into men's roles and imagine that things are just going to be fine. And you can't lie to me and say, oh, women are just the same as men. They're not. Not a woman alive will tell you that she is the same as a man. Not one of them. If you stood in front of any woman alive and asked her, are you the same as a man? She would flatly tell you no. So don't lie to me and tell me, oh, women are the same as men. The very fact that the term woman and the term man, those terms exist, is because of the difference. Feminization is an evil, disgusting, decrepit lie that we need to relegate to wherever, to history, and forget about. It's a disgrace, and it's ruined everything. It's ruined men, and it's ruined women, and everyone can see it. And the work I want to get done is interrupted by flashy lights of nonsense that tell me where my cursor is in case I didn't know. What? I can see the cursor on the screen. That's why there's a cursor. And I don't need to be told 100,000 times that if I put my cursor in this position, it means this. It's an insult to someone's intelligence, and men don't like that. If you tell a man more than a couple of times what something is, he'll tell you, okay, leave me alone. Whereas women like, generally, to be told stuff. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Women tend to be more appreciative of that kind of thing, whereas the onus is on a man to be able to solve problems for himself, because he's the person that carries the can. And I don't care what you want to say about equality. I'm sorry. Men and women are not the same, and they never ever will be. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because you wouldn't want a woman who's acting like I am now, because that's not feminine. Okay? That doesn't mean that women can't get angry. It doesn't mean that they can't make decisions. But men are supposed to do things like that, so that women don't have to get angry and don't have the burdens that we have. And you know what? Men enjoy it. We like the challenge. We're made for it. This garbage society that's been created is a mess. It's ruining everything. It's killing people. It's destroying lives. And it has to be absolutely, completely removed and thrown away. And I stand by that. Absolutely. Completely and utterly. Absolutely, I stand by that. I'm sick and tired of this. Every day I walk outside into, the world we live in. It's a joke. And then I'm using my computer, and that's a joke too. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be fixed. I will do everything I can to make that change happen, and I expect other people to do the same. I put these videos on YouTube. They don't get any views. I'm sure eventually they will. I get one or two views here and there. I don't know how YouTube promote or demote videos. I'd imagine that the people who run YouTube wouldn't want my videos to be seen. I don't know how you get your video seen. But, okay, fine, if that's the case, But even the people, I would imagine that because of the topics I deal with in my videos, there are people who would like for what I'm saying not to be promoted, that some of those views I get are just views by people who are tasked with trying to keep, some sort of tabs on people who are speaking the truth about what's going on. And you know what, even those people who are tasked with that sort of thing, watching what I'm saying, can't deny it. This situation will be fixed. It will be fixed. 100%. It's just a pity that it's happened. But in a way, you've got to take these things as an opportunity, because we can create a great society free of this nonsense, which has only been employed or only been instituted so as to try and weaken everyone so that they're exploitable. And that's a crime. So, yeah. The bottom line is that it's just a sick situation, and anyone with any intelligence at all can see it. I've lost count now of the number of people I've spoken to who see it and who recognise the awfulness of it, and the generation in every generation, from the old to the young. So the people who are behind this, you're done. You are done. You are done. If I were the people behind this, I would be investing in luggage. Definitely. Definitely. Because the party's over. The game is over. Again. So, yeah. Once again, I want other people who do ever watch my videos to realise that they're not alone, and other people do recognise what's going on. And I don't even read the comments on my videos, because I'm sure that half of them, if not all of them, are put on there by either bots or those who would try and dirty up the comments section to make it into a snide mess, so that people don't bother reading comments, and they use all of their statistical proofs to demonstrate that most people view such and such comments in this way or that way or the other. Whatever. You can't statistically govern humanity. It won't work. Humans are individuals. Yeah, sure, there are statistical modes which might prove most people do certain things, but you'll never, ever get everyone. Ever. And it's those that you don't get who will come for you. So we have to fix this stuff. I'm just reporting on the nonsense that I see every day as a result of it. But it will be fixed, and I'll do my damnedest to fix it. I know other people will too. So no, when I move my cursor around, I don't need things to flash. It's irritating. And it's there because the presumption is that people are stupid, and they're not.